AI stocks are going to make some investors very rich, but only those who know where to invest right now. This is why I'm breaking down the top 3 AI stocks to get into in July 2025. Starting off the list with Cadence Design Systems, ticker symbol CDNS. This stock is currently trading at $308 and we've seen a rise of 39% in the past few months. But the more pressing question is, how much further could this trend extend? Because have you ever got into a stock but sold too early and you see the price just keep going higher and higher and you start calculating how much you would have made if you held on for just a bit longer? Yep, it's the worst, but there are ways we can reduce the chance of situations like this happening. And one of the ways is by using the Fibonacci extension tool. This is what it looks like for CDNS, and the way it works is when the price starts climbing up, these levels of the Fibonacci tend to act as resistance for the price. So what we tend to see is the price goes up to one of these Fibonacci levels, finds some resistance around these areas, retraces a bit, continues to the next Fibonacci level, and so on. Knowing this, investors using this tool like to lock in some profits around these Fibonacci levels, which puts them in a good position to buy back at a discount if the price retraces. So based on this, what are some price targets where we could potentially see some strong resistance and where we might want to consider locking in some profits? The first price target for CDNS is going to be around here, which is $370. The level above this is going to be around here, which is $411. And the third price target where you might want to consider taking some profits is going to be up here, which is $528. So as the price starts climbing up, taking some profits at these Fibonacci levels could be an exit strategy you might want to consider. Having an exit strategy is very important as it reduces the chances of you getting out too early and also getting out too late. But another thing that's equally important is getting in at the right time, because you may see a big drop and think it's a good time to get in, but if you don't have an entry plan, then the price could keep falling and you are trapped in a declining asset. To reduce the chances of scenarios like this happening, we can use another tool called the Fibonacci retracement tool. This is what it looks like for CDNS, and the way it works is when prices start retracing, these levels of the Fibonacci are where we tend to see the price find support and bounce back up from. Knowing this, investors using this tool like to initially get in at the higher Fibonacci levels, and if the retracement continues, dollar cost average down at the lower levels, which enables them to have an average entry price as close to the bottom of the retracement as possible. So based on this, what are some areas where we could consider getting into this stock or potentially consider averaging down? The first entry point is going to be this Fibonacci level here, which is $283. The level below this is going to be around here, which is $256. And the third entry point is going to be down here, which is $233. So initially getting in at this Fibonacci level and dollar cost averaging down at the two following levels, if the price comes back down to retest them, could be an entry strategy worth considering. So Cadence Design Systems was the first stock on our list. Let's now move on to the second stock, which is Microsoft, ticker symbol MSFT. This stock is currently trading at $497, and we've seen the price go up by around 44% over the past few months. And I believe Microsoft has the potential to go even higher in the upcoming months. To answer how much higher, we can use the Fibonacci extension tool again. which looks like this for Microsoft, and some levels where we could potentially see some resistance and where you might want to consider locking in some profits are the following. The first price target is going to be around here, which is $544. The level above this is going to be around here, which is $599, close to 600. And the third price target is going to be up here, which is $756. So again, as the price starts climbing up, taking some profits around these Fibonacci levels could be an exit strategy you might want to consider for Microsoft. When talking about the exit strategy, we also have to consider the entry strategy, and for that we can use the Fibonacci retracement tool again, which looks like this. One thing worth noting is that the price of Microsoft is close to its all-time high, and we're not guaranteed that the price will start pulling back from here. We could see the price go up to our first target before it starts pulling back, in which case this retracement would need to be adjusted accordingly. However, because we don't have that information yet, we will continue using this Fibonacci retracement for now, and I'll make an update video with the updated retracement if anything significant changes. So based on this, some entry points where you might want to consider getting into Microsoft are going to be the following. The first entry point is going to be around here, which is $441. The level below this is going to be around here, which is $422. And the third Fibonacci level is going to be down here, which is $404. So similar to the previous stock, initially getting in at the higher Fibonacci level and dollar cost averaging down at the lower levels if the price continues retracing to these could be an entry strategy worth following. So Microsoft is the second stock on our list, and you've probably noticed that I'm using technical analysis to break these down. Some people trade based on the news, others focus on earnings, and then there are those like myself who stick to charts and indicators. There are lots of different ways to invest, but if you're wondering which strategy performs the best, the one that's given me the biggest edge is investing alongside key US politicians. Over the past few years, this approach has consistently outperformed everything else I've tried. When certain politicians make moves in the market, it often signals something bigger, and being able to track that has made a huge difference in my results. If you're curious about how it works, I put together this free video that walks you through the exact strategy I use, including real trade examples and the returns it's delivered over the last 3 years. The link to this video is in the description below. Feel free to check it out if you want to see how powerful this strategy can be. Coming back to the third stock on our list, which is ARM Holdings, ticker symbol ARM. It's currently trading at $161, and we've seen this stock move over 100% in just the past few months. Today we saw the price get to around $168 before it started retracing. $168 is the first price target I gave in the video I created about ARM around 3 months ago. So shout out to you if you saw that video and managed to lock in some profits today. And now that the first target has been hit, let's revisit this Fibonacci extension and see where the price could be going next. So this is what the Fibonacci extension looks like for ARM, and this is the first price target we were looking at. Here are some more levels where we could see some strong resistance and where you might want to consider taking some profits. The first price target is going to be around here, which is $184. The level above this is going to be around here, which is $208. And the third price target is going to be around here, which is $238. There are some Fibonacci levels above these three as well, and I'll talk more about those as the price gets closer to these targets. So this is what the exit side looks like for ARM Holdings. let's now take a look at the entry side. To do that, we can use the Fibonacci retracement tool again, which looks like this. Some levels where you might want to consider getting in or averaging down are going to be the following. The first level is going to be around here, which is $134. The level below this is going to be around here, which is $118. And the third entry level is going to be down here, which is $101, close to 100. I will be making update videos on these stocks as the price gets close to these key levels. So if you'd like to stay up to date, consider subscribing to the channel. I'll also be bringing you the best investment opportunities multiple times a week, so that's another reason to subscribe. Also, if you found this video helpful, please consider dropping a like on the video, as that would help out the channel a lot. And if you'd like to learn how to profit like a politician, the link to this free video explaining everything is in the description below, so feel free to check it out if you're interested. It's also worth mentioning I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Please make sure you do your own research and your own analysis before you make any investment decisions. That brings us to the end of this video. If you'd like to watch another video where I talk about a stock that has the potential to be the next Palantir, then feel free to click on the video that's currently on the screen. And before you go, let me know your thoughts on these companies and also which stocks have been catching your attention recently in the comment section below. Would be good to learn about those. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.